Tell you what matters. Results matter. Massey & Associates knows how to fight, and we know how to win. And that's what really matters. Massey & Associates, you gotta get Gary.
Well, let me tell you something. We are having a good time this morning on Free Plus You because we have left the studio and we have come out to Hickory Valley Retirement Community. Katie Holloway, always so gracious to welcome us, but she was super excited this morning because here are two of your rock stars we're talking to. This is Carolyn Panu, Deanna Campbell, and we're having ourselves a good time. This is a typical day for you here, isn't it, though, Kate?
Yes. What you're seeing them do now is pretty typical, and a lot of other activities they get involved in. But they really head up and lead. And I think Deanna brought this to us when she moved in, and she can tell you more about what they do with their knitting and crocheting and things like that.
We're going to get into that part of the conversation, but you couldn't know what I meant when I said this is what a typical day is like. This is the laughter and the fun and the friendship. That's what y'all love to champion, Deanna.
It is. And that's what we try to do every day. Carolyn and I both try to do things for other people to make other people happy. And, once I achieve that, then I go, yeah.
So Carolyn actually came our way in studio a few years ago. You had just moved in.
Yeah.
So this is what, your fourth year?
This is going on my fourth year, yes.
And you've loved every minute of it.
I really love it here. I love everything that we do. Everything about it. Such loving, compassionate people who support us in so many ways. And this is our knitting and crocheting is giving a little bit back to the community.
Yeah, you can see they have these props in their hands. So Deanna wasted no time. She's been here about 10 months. They're both California girls, as it turns out. And so she formed a club. The name has kind of had some changes over time. We won't go into that too much. Be Deanna. But y'all knit hats and you give them back to Coats for Kids.
We do. And I've been doing that for 7 years. And my total is like 760 in 7 years. Now I have carpal tunnel, so I'm slowing down a little bit.
But you're still doing a
I'm
lot.
still doing a lot.
So you've got two examples. You both knit and crochet, or the different options you have.
These are the knitted ones. There's 2 of us in that 4 that knit, and there's 2 of us that crochet. One of us is like a machine.
And that would be Carolyn.
No. Carolyn's the knitter.
Okay.
The knit ones are a little more refined.
Oh.
But no, we have Joyce. And Joyce is a machine. Honest to God, she just never stops.
So Carolyn has her knitting with her, actually.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I have my knitting.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoy it.
So was it fun for you then to see Deanna come and bring this idea to kind of get back into it?
It was wonderful. Really, really appreciate what you are doing. And then we don't have to be at our meeting every Thursday. We meet there.
They were
Meet here.
today.
Yes, we have it on Thursday in the morning. And then we do, in between in our rooms. It's a very, very good thing that we can give back to the community.
Do you have a hard time leaving at the end of the day?
No.
No, you don't leave at the end of the day. But for you, I mean, don't you want to sit up here and talk to them all day?
It's so nice because oftentimes when I'm leaving for the day, they're all gathered for dinner time, and usually because dinner serves between 5 and 6, and so you leave with such a full heart because we have such a great sense of community and genuine love and care for each other, and so it is tough. It truly is tough at the end of the day to say bye.
I know we want to talk about some things that are coming up, and so one of those I will tell you, they're having a talent show on June 20th. It's all showcasing the talents of the residents here, but it is open to the public.
Yes, it's a great time to come and see Hickory Valley. We're calling it our family night as well. So it'll be staff members showcased as well as residents, their family members, and then also not just talents like singing, dancing, skits, and things like that, but also things they've made with their hands. So there's going to be art displayed. There's going to be quilts displayed, of course, crocheted and knitted items. So it'll be a great time to come and see Hickory Valley, see our residents, but also be entertained as well.
So I'm a big believer in highlighting consistency. I think when things are always similar, that's a great thing to point out. So we've been out here a number of times.
Yes.
Always it's light and airy and bright. Always we hear laughter, genuine laughter. I had said to Deanna, it feels, and before I could get the word out, she said, like home. It does.
It
doesn't
is
it?
home.
Oh, yeah.
But it
is
feels
home.
it immediately when you come in.
And you know, that's all in your head and in your heart. And you make happy. Nobody can do that for you.
There was a time I came out here and we were down in the dining room. I'm not sure you were a part of it this particular time, but it was a gentleman we talked to, and he had relocated from like the Nashville area or something. And kind of like you hear, he sort of went a little bit kicking and screaming initially, but then his son brought him down here and he walked in the door and never looked back. And he was like the greatest champion of the community. So don't be afraid to feel what you feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I just think, like you said, visiting, walking through the door, just giving it a chance, coming to a meal, coming to an event. But you meet, these two ladies did not know each other until Hickory Valley, and now they're dear friends. They spend a lot of time together, and they found such a good cause to both give back to.
And Carolyn, I want to let you chime in while I've got a little time, because I think you were telling me over there earlier that for you, you had felt kind of isolated.
Oh, yes. Out west where I lived, after the pandemic and our school closed, I was teaching adults English second language. I'd gone up to live with one of my students and her husband. And I stayed with them 2 years, and it was good for some time, but then it became isolated. I felt that I wasn't a part of my own generation. And that's one of the things that is really important, that we are with our population, that we share similar values and subjects.
Yeah.
And we're interested mostly in our families and our friends and what we do and how they make us feel so comfortable here.
So here's the question, Deanna. If people watch you and this interview and they think, okay, we're going to go to that talent show and maybe I want to make the switch and move to Hickory Valley too, is there room for a fifth or a sixth in your knitting and crocheting group?
Absolutely. And we can use all the donated yarn that we can get.
Okay.
So I've got everybody I know working on their individual areas, but we get some.
Okay. I have to kind of go, but not really. The camera just has to shut off.
Okay.
But I might stick around and stay for a while. I can't speak to Katie.
Oh.
Hickory Valley Retirement Community is the place where you will find all this love and laughter and friendship. And come on the 20th for the talent show. They'd love to see you.
Absolutely.
Sick and tired of how hot your house is and those big electric